Heyo, what is up you guys? It is the most delicious bird that was born to be thrown into some grease, fried chicken. I would like to welcome all of y'all back for another episode of Before You Fly. We're going to be taking a look at the Esperia Blade, a vanduul combat ship. The Esperia Blade is a vanduul light fighter replica produced by Esperia for military use. They are often used for training for the UEE pilots. The maneuverability of the blade is beyond anything else out there, which makes up for its lack of armor. This thing is definitely 100% cool as hell, but it is seriously a glass cannon. All it takes is a few shots and it goes down quickly and easily, which can be a little detrimental to anyone who wants to fly it in an actual serious combat sense. Just make sure you don't get hit. That's the serious thing about it. It's quick and nimble, turns on a dime, and it can handle itself out there as long as you don't catch no missiles. The Esperia Blade comes equipped with two size 2 Wasps and two size 3 Warlord cannons. This thing kinda packs a punch, but the weapons on the ship really hasn't been updated in years, but that still does not make this ship a slouch. One sad thing about the Blade is that you are not able to swap out the guns on this bird. It is blocked or locked, or maybe the guns are just integrated into the frame of the ship, but you cannot change them. Hopefully when the rework hits, maybe there will be different alien guns that you can use that you can attach to the Blade, but for now we just gotta wait and see. But let's move on to its missiles. The Esperia Blade packs 8 size 1 Arrow Mark 1 missiles. One of the cool features about the Blade is that these missiles actually fly from the upper central region of the spaceship, so it really has that crazy alien vibe. So like when you're flying at someone and you want these to fly at somebody, you really gotta pay attention to what's above you, because if you don't, the missiles will collide with whatever is above you. I don't know about you, but I absolutely love the design of the Blade. It feels like it's alive. The ship looks like it's breathing most of the time with all of its pulsating effects, from its lighting systems to its landing gear lighting systems to whatever's happening in the rear where the engines are at. You also get to fly the ship in a weird way. You're kind of laying on your stomach, maybe that's for comfort or something, but the positioning is really cool just so you have maximum vision for the vessel, so you're able to see everything that's going on. And for the systems, there's really not a lot to really talk about, but we could jump into it anyways. So for shields, the Blade packs 2 size 1 all stops, and then for the power plant we have 1 size 1 charger, and then for the coolers we have 2 size 1 ice plunge coolers, and then right after that for the quantum drive we have 1 size 1 rush. So there's really not really a lot there just to talk about for its stats. It's all relatively very weak. This is supposed to be a replica ship for the UEE Navy. I'm curious if the actual live vanduul version will be any different, if it's going to be a lot more powerful because it's packing all of that good crazy alien technology versus the Esperia technology. The Esperia Blade is most certainly and 100% definitely a through and through combat ship. This thing wrecks. It destroys ships quite easily without too much hassle, but you really have to watch your shots though. This thing does not come packing a lot of shots, and it recharges pretty slow just because you're not able to really upgrade its power supply to give you a bigger boost when it comes to firepower. Also, watch every missile that comes at you. This ship produces a lot of heat, and so those heat-seeking missiles are harder to shake off. Even deploying flares, they will still hit you time and time and time again. As you can see here, I am in Vanduul Swarm, I am fighting against other Vanduul ships, and I am completely melting them without no issue whatsoever. But whenever they decided to throw a missile at me, I was not able to avoid them at all. And when they hit, it either instantly blew me up or it just pretty much disabled my ship where I wasn't able to do anything. And in Arena Commander, it was pretty annoying that after I blew up and died, what would happen is I would spawn in and I would instantly get a missile lock. And again, I was not able to avoid them. I was deploying tons of flares, chaffs, everything, decoys. But it wasn't doing anything. For some reason, the enemy's missiles, they wouldn't track the decoys, and so it would just instantly blow me up. And so I'm not sure what was really happening in Arena Commander because the missiles were locking on and they weren't following any of the decoys. Even if I was deploying about 10 of them at a time by holding down the H button, it builds up and stacks them. But the enemy missiles would not go after the decoys, so they would just go directly after me. But in just overall combat sense, this thing is actually pretty good. I'm just, again, over here melting his enemies. I come up on them, I start blasting them. Only thing again is that it takes a while for the shots to recharge. But, if you actually get those shots to connect when you need them to connect, then you can easily take out your enemies. I am curious in the future what they have planned for the blade. Everyone's talking about how they saw the new versions of the blades during the Squadron 42 trailer or teaser. And people those are asked the devs questions about the blade, about if it's going to get updated. And I forgot the person's name, but they did say that it is going to catch an update in 1.0. Whenever that'll be, and so I'm kind of excited for that. So if the blade ever does catch a huge update, expect the value of it to go up in price. So that's one thing to keep an eye on, and I believe that's pretty much it. What is your guys' thoughts about the blade? Do you guys like it? Have you guys flown it? Aside from the price, what would you guys think of it? I enjoy it, I fly it. I'm gonna be picking one up here soon because I actually want to own every alien ship minus the Pano Merchantman. And I just want to enjoy it. This is a really cool ship. It is definitely powerful. It really does need some love. Again, I don't think this thing has really caught a huge update in a very long time. But hopefully when Squadron 42 comes around, this ship will shine again with an update version that'll match the ones that's inside of that game. Who knows? I don't know. Only time will tell when CAG actually tells us themselves. So, rate, comment, subscribe, put your ideas and thoughts down below. I love to spitball with you guys. It is the big bird on the block, bathing in some grease, fried chicken out.